We're in the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois. Thanks for joining us for tonight's Monday Night Football battle. Chicago matches up against Buffalo. Both teams have taken the field and we're ready for tonight's kickoff. Wayne looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Campbell back to return.
From the 1-yard line. Campbell accelerates and takes it down to the 29.
They'll start the drive at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
The backs are lined up in an I with the pass, and it's caught. Thomas is there for the tackle at the 40. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Will.
The Bears come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Price comes up to make the play at the 50. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
And they're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
First and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Johnstone in the backfield. Setting up play action. Pumps once. Gets rid of it. Drops the interception. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big game.
Second and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Only 1 man back.
What screen?
They give it to the halfback. Stratton is there on the stop. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Let's go, beat you. Hey, watch that screen. From the start. Will.
Hands it off to the back. Thomas is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line. Johnstone runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. It's second down and 3 to go.
On the 32-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Stay at home.
The Bears with a 4-man front.
Don't make a play.
They give it to the halfback. Stratton comes up to make the play. Johnstone battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bears come out in a 4-3.
We good. Showtime, baby. All right, now.
Hands it off to the back. They'll go with a play fake. With the pass, the wide receiver has it. Reed is there for the tackle at the 20-yard line. They convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
8th play of this drive. Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Watch it. Here we go, baby.
The Bears line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Running with purpose. Johnstone picks up some tough yards there.
6 on the play.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. Down inside the 15. The Bears with a 4-man front.
We like a pack of wolves. Keep the throttle down. One of us will make a play.
A little misdirection. Thomas is there for the tackle. At the 15. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
And this is the 10th play of this drive. They're inside the 15. Only one man back. Drops back. Steps up into the pocket. Gets rid of it. Complete to the wide receiver. And he goes out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
They ain't got nothing. All right, here we go.
Looking for the goal line. So a fly to the end zone. Hey, was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play.
It's second and goal at the 3.
You can't stop me. Here we go. Let's go. It's on. Let's go.
With the pass. Right on the money. Touchdown Bills. They put up 6 points by beating the coverage.
Well, the cover 2 works well because it eliminates options. But that time, the quarterback made a quick read, and he got it off quickly.
Whitehead comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Wynn gained a lot of yards on that long drive.
He's such a huge cog in their wheel. If they get him involved in the game, they're a heck of a lot better off.
Whitehead comes in to kick off. This one is taken by Conway.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. They're down by a touchdown early. But these guys have the kind of offense that can score anytime they have the ball.
John, the forecast calls for rain throughout the game, so I'm sure we're going to see a lot of turnovers today.
I was watching both of these teams during warm-ups, and I saw guys slipping and sliding all over the place. It's not going to be easy for the offense, that's for sure.
Clayton comes in motion. Give it to the halfback. Mobley is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Second and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's go. Play hard and fast, baby.
Buffalo comes out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Stabler is there on the stop.
They might not be busting off big game, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
We're talking about Reed. Left.
The Bills with a 4-man front.
Stay inside right here. Let's go, B. Let's go. Watch out.
With the carry. Fumble. The Bills scoop it up. Oh, it appears to have sustained an injury. It'll make his way to the sideline under his own power. Number 48 will see action at running back because of the injured player. The Bears come out in a 4-3 on the carry. Jackson comes up to make the play at the 28-yard line.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at them. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
The Bears with a four-man front. With the carry, Stratton is there for the tackle at the 23-yard line. Stratton looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Number 30. We'll see action at safety following the injury.
Defense, get ready.
The Bears come out in a 4-3. He hands it off. Tom tackles him, and they won't get the first. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. The veteran connecting with a field goal.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Whitehead is back and ready to put this one in the air. Sends it sailing. From the 1. Conway takes this one back to the 19. It's first and 10.
At the 19-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, boys. It's on.
The Bills line up in a 4-3.
Watch your man. Come on.
Hands off to the tailback. O'Neal is there on the stop. Number 48 battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Three minutes remaining in the quarter.
21-yard line.
Back it up, baby. Yeah, let's go, baby.
Give it to the halfback. Tennyson comes up to make the play at the 22.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Gain of 2. Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Bills come out in a nickel package. Pressure, throwing. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 39-yard line. The Bills will start the drive at the 39-yard line. First and 10.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Going to the air on first down. With the throw. Price is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line. Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What does he do best? Well, you can see it right there. It's his accuracy that puts this guy on a whole nother level.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Play football. Not today.
Johnstone in the backfield. To carry it, fakes the handoff. Throwing. Incomplete. Obviously not what he was looking for.
Second and 10.
Word now about the injury. He's been suffering from elbow bursitis over the last few weeks, and when he took that hit directly on the elbow, it caused it to flare up, and as a result, he's out for the rest of the game. They give it to the halfback. This one will be spotted at the 39. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. On 3rd down, they have to get it to the 30 for a first. Chicago lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Dropping back, throwing. The pass falls incomplete. A little bit long, overthrowing the receiver.
Looks a little jumpy back there. One thing you never want to do is look at the rush. You want to keep your eyes downfield. If you start looking at the rush, then you can never be effective.
Conway will go back to accept this punt. And he chooses not to return this one. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
All right, man. I can do it, baby. Come on.
Number 48 in the backfield.
All on us, y'all. It's on. Danny.
They're blitzing with the throw. Swings it out to his running back. Stabler is there for the tackle at the 28. They beat the blitz on a good throw by Hunt.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
So word now about the earlier injury. We're being told that he has been examined, and it is felt that he should not return to play in this game.
Hey, watch the screen.
Hand it off to the back. Harris is there on the stop at the 29.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Stop it. You know, we're going to stop the run.
Buffalo comes out in a 4-3. Little misdirection. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. They can't get the first down on that running play, and since they're not in field goal range, we should see the punt unit. Very solid defensive effort to force the 3-and-out. From the 33. First and 10. Hand it off. Walsh is there for the tackle at the 37.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Johnstone, the long back. Buffalo has jumped out to an early lead. But almost to the close with the score 10-0. And we're ready to start the second quarter. It's second down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package. Deep throw. It's caught. Price comes up to make the play. At the 10. Tremendous pass by Monroe.
And when you talk about who can throw the long ball, this is your guy. He's got one of the most powerful arms that I've seen right here. And he almost got him in the end zone.
It's now first and goal after the big catch by Emmanuel. They got it into the end zone on their last red zone drive.
Come on. There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Hands it off. Reed is there on the stop at the 4. They can't get the blocking they need, and now it'll be second down and goal. 4 more yards to finish off the drive with a touchdown.
Let's go.
Throws one up in the end zone. This one falls incomplete.
Hey, you don't want to waste too many opportunities like that.
Where was the intended receiver on that play? It's 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. Hand it off. And a fumble. The Bills have it.
Now watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. They're backed up in their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
Veteran kicks it through.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Whitehead looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Back to return.
He got all of that one. This one is fielded by Conway. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch out.
Buffalo comes out in a 4-3. McCoy, the motion man. They give it to the halfback. O'Neal is there for the tackle at the 24-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Get it, son.
Number 48, the lone back. Can't get it from behind. Rasby created problems in the backfield on that play. Good job knifing in there to bring him down.
He brings a lot of things to the table, but the thing I like the most is how prepared he always is. I mean, he can run and he can tackle, and he watches so much tape that he actually anticipates what the offense is going to run before they call the play.
Keep moving.
Buffalo comes out in their nickel package.
It's on.
Gets rid of it, and the catch is made. Good 3rd down conversion on that catch by Clayton.
Yeah, and you talk about a guy who will make every catch there is. This is your guy. His hands are so big, they just kind of swallow the football.
Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The Bills line up in a 4-3. Hill is there on the stop at the 33-yard line, and he chases him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
I'll tell you, he's one of the most knowledgeable defenders in the league. He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
Second and 10.
So it's 2nd and
Ball
10.
on the 33-yard line.
Solo. Solo. We're coming to red.
Number 48, the lone setback. On the call, he's brought down behind the line for a short loss. His excellent positioning led to that stop behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll do that kind of thing. He's one of the smartest players at defensive end. He always seems to be in position, he uses his hands well, and he has those long arms, and that really helps him shed blocking.
That's too easy. Hold the look. Check.
Buffalo with 6 defensive backs. Throws it. Stabler is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line. Excellent recognition by the receiver, reading the coverage and adjusting his route accordingly.
Option routes are receiving routes designed to take advantage of the coverage. It's up to both the receiver and the quarterback to make the same read. If the receiver reads zone, but the quarterback reads man, you can see passes going right to the defender.
Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Clayton was his intended target.
Clayton, the intended receiver on the play.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
On the 47-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Play football.
Number 20 in motion.
Good shoot.
Off to the tailback. Rasby comes up to make the play at the 45-yard line.
He saw where he wanted to go with it, and before he knew it, the hole was closing up.
And this is the 9th play of this drive.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Contain him.
Out of the I formation. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made.
On 3rd and long, the defense is playing pass all the way. They just can't come up with a stop. Watch it here. The quarterback looks and fires one, and the defense is left to wonder how they let him off the hook.
Back it up, baby. Watch the snap,
Going to the air on 1st down. With the pass, it's batted away. Number 48 was the one they were trying to get the ball to. O'Neal had the coverage on the play. 11th play of this drive.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Deuce it, deuce it. He's back.
Hunt out of the gun.
Hey, watch that screen. It's showtime, baby. Here we go, baby.
Closing in, gets rid of it. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. On 3rd down, they have to get it to the 29-yard line for a 1st down.
Watch the hard count. Watch the play.
Only one man back. Deep throw. Going deep on 3rd down, but he couldn't get the ball to the receiver.
On the play.
Number 18 will come in now to punt it away. Campbell back to return. Fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here they come. Under pressure with the throw. Complete to the running back. Blitz almost got to him there, John.
You don't always have to get to the quarterback when you blitz effectively. Football's about rhythm and timing. Bringing extra guys that makes him throw the ball before he wants to can upset that timing.
Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
They soft, man.
The Bills come out in the bunch formation. Gets the pass off, and the catch is made. He threw that one underneath the coverage.
And that's exactly the thing they teach you to do. Always take what the defense gives you.
Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Drops back with the pass, and he makes the grab. Vickers comes up to make the play at the 41-yard line. The defense dropped everybody back, but he was able to find some space and make the catch for the 1st down.
That was a good read off the line by the receiver. Recognized his zone coverage, made a slight adjustment to his route. The quarterback knew where he would be, made a good throw, and they convert it for a 1st down.
The Bears with a 4-man front with the throw. They'll spot this one at the 37. They throw it and pick up a 2nd consecutive 1st down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Come on. Overswing right. Hey.
Monroe sends a man in motion.
Lucky. Keep the throttle down.
They're blitzing, throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
All right, now. We coming to rep. Come on.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package. With the throw, he finds his man. The 10. Touchdown, Buffalo.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good. That touchdown now, John, puts them up by 3 scores, and we're not even at the half.
They're a scoring machine. The coaches are calling the right plays against the defense, and the players are executing perfectly.
Whitehead will be kicking off. Good distance. This one is handled by Conway. The Bears face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 20-yard line.
The Bears will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Watch your man. Look.
Dropping back to pass on first down. The pass ball's incomplete.
Grading pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go. All right, here we go. Hey, let's go one deep.
Buffalo goes with a 4-man front.
You gotta have it deep. Let's go, dude. So we gonna take it. Get it started. Give him help.
Launches this one to the right. He's there for the catch. Harper comes up to make the play at the 37.
You have to play him physically off the line. Bump him off his route, jam him, stuff like that. Because I'll tell you this, if you give him a free release and he can get behind you, he can do some real damage.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
We like a practice.
Buffalo comes out in a 4-3. Pressure coming. Sack. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Hey, watch the screen.
Buffalo lines up in a 4-3. Pressure, throws it. The 10, 5. Touchdown, Chicago.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The point after is good.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
Wayne is just about ready to kick this one away.
Campbell back deep to return.
From the 1. The defense gave up a touchdown the last time.
Campbell on the return.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
On the 30-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Keep moving. Go low. Go low. Don't make a play.
Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted. Walsh had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Safety right. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor. Be careful.
From the gun.
Yeah, you see me. Blue down. Blue down. Watch your eyes.
They'll bring the blitz. He goes down. Chicago calls a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
Keep the throttle down. Let's go.
They come out in a dime package. They go with a draw. Number 29 is there on the stop at the 29-yard line. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. Fair catch called for.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is. 1st and 10.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Defense, get ready.
Buffalo comes out with 7 in the secondary. Pass play here on 1st down. Looking deep to the right. The pass falls incomplete. The defense forced the issue that time, John.
The guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
All right, let's go. Run it.
Here comes the blitz. Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again.
On the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. I'm coming through, baby.
Drops back. Fakes the throw. With the throw. And it's caught.
That's the kind of mental error that drives coaches crazy. As a receiver, you got to be aware of where you are in the field and where you have to go to get the 1st down.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. From the 29-yard line. Ball on their own 32.
1st and 10.
Chicago comes out in a 4-3.
Come on. It's showtime, baby. Let's run, man. How we go, baby? Rock and roll.
Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. Vickers had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Second and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
They soft, man.
The Bears come out in a nickel package. Throws it. And he he's brought down at the 47-yard line. That's the 4th stop he's made today. That completion will give him 200 yards passing. Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Let's turn it up, D.
Monroe will work out of the shotgun. Closing in, gets rid of it. Jumps, and he has it.
You always have to make sure this guy's covered. Heck, he can put up these kind of numbers even if he does have a guy on him.
They'll probably run it here because they still have a couple of timeouts.
The offense can show run, but go with a pass because they might get a favorable matchup.
Johnstone, the lone back. Simon moves in motion.
Come on. Hold the look. Everything you got. Stay at home. Let's go.
Cross play to the left. Vickers is there on the stop at the 22-yard line.
He's shown good patience and vision in this one. I'm guessing that they're going to just keep giving him the ball.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package with the throw. Right on target to the wide receiver. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping them. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. Floats one into the end zone. Trying for the end zone before halftime.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 39.
So he pays for his aggressiveness.
Yeah, the defender has to be careful to make sure he plays the ball rather than the receiver.
They have to think about the clock down near the goal line and may look to throw on 1st down. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Yeah, you see me. Let's go now.
They'll go from the I formation.
There we go.
Rolling. Drops the interception. Oh, man, he headed to the end zone but dropped it.
One person breathing a sigh of relief is the quarterback.
It's 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
Throws one up in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Big blitz that time, John, but he was able to get it away, and it goes for 6. Tremendous.
That's a chance you take. It's one of those high-risk, high-reward kind of thing. The line gave him just enough time. He makes a pretty good throw, and it goes for a touchdown. Great play.
Whitehead comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. That possession ends with another touchdown, and this team looks unstoppable right now.
They may seem unstoppable, but I expect this defense to tighten up and make a competitive contest out of this.
Going with the squib kick. From the 13. The Bears will have to hurry it up as they start the drive at the 29-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. Lucky. What's screen?
Fullback handoff. Hill comes up to make the play.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
So that play goes for about 6. Ball on their own 35.
35-yard line.
We like a pack of wolves on the 10.
The Bills come out with 8 guys in the box. Hand it off to the fullback. They'll go with a play fake, looking for something long. He made the catch. They're going to spot this one at the 15. So that tackle now gives him 4.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. It keeps the same defense on the field.
Going into halftime, the score is 27-7. Bills.
27, Chicago, 7.
As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Whitehead looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Back deep to return.
This one is taken by Conway. The Bears have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 22. We talked earlier about the possibility of a lot of turnovers caused by the rain today, but so far we've only had one. It's 1st and 10.
Start the drive at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10.
They'll go from the I formation. Hunt with a man in motion.
Stay both left.
Tosses it out to the left. The back breaks free. Thomas is there for the tackle at the 45. He was not going to be denied the first down there, John.
And I'll tell you something. Offensive linemen love to block for him because he can make something out of nothing.
Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Watch the man. Here I go.
Number 48, the lone setback.
Play football.
Hands off to the tailback. Powering ahead. O'Neal is there on the stop at the 49-yard line. Number 48 runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play.
They'll go from the shotgun. Throwing. Incomplete pass. Rasby comes up to knock that ball out of the receiver's hands before he was able to get control of it.
Yeah, we see a lot of footballs popping up when he makes contact. And his instincts know when to deliver the hit and how to do it.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Keep moving. Hey, let's go one deep.
The Bills line up in a 4-3.
Come on.
Under pressure. Wrapped up.
Boom! Hey, where'd that truck come from?
Loss of 4 on the play.
For the 5th time tonight, the coach sends in the punting unit. This one goes out of bounds. First and 10.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go now.
Chicago goes with a 4-man front.
Let's go.
With a counterplay. Harris comes up to make the play at the 33. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. So we gonna take
They'll go from the I formation. Monroe sends a man in motion. Hand it off. Price is there on the stop.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
It's 3rd down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Get it up. Over swing right.
The Bears come out in a nickel package.
Danny.
Tucks it away. Number 30 comes up to make the play. And midfield, shot out of a cannon, John, the way he exploded after he got the handoff.
I'll say the offensive line created some movement up front. Everybody got his block, and the back did a great job of finding the running lane. When you're talking about execution in the running game, this is just the kind of thing you're talking about.
Chicago lines up in a 4-3.
We turning it up. Deuce it, deuce it. Hold the look.
With the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on.
The Bears line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Can't bring it down. Walsh comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line. Johnstone running hard, going right through the arm tackles. To move the chains on 3rd down here, they have to get it to the 40.
It's on.
Consistent success on 3rd down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
And they falter again, trying to pick up that yard or two. Harris is ready to punt this one away. Conway looks like he's ready for the return. He's waiting for the fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. All right, man. Let us get you. Let's turn it up, D. Work hard and fast, baby.
Hand off to the tailback. O'Neal comes up to make the play.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
The Bills come out in a 4-3. With the pass, complete to the wide receiver. Rasby is there for the tackle at the 37. He completes another pass and is over 200 yards. Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
The Bills with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Hennessy comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line. Number 48 runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Second and 5.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Clear. Clear. Here we go.
Late, the motion man. Rolling out to his right. He hits his receiver. Harper is there for the tackle. God, he has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. All right, let's go.
Number 48, the lone back.
From the start, from the start.
Hand it off to the back. Ross comes up to make the play. Number 48 rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hold the look. Hey, let's go, 1D.
Buffalo comes out in their nickel package. Gets the pass off, almost intercepted. Number 84 was the intended receiver on that play. Stabler was there on the coverage.
Third 6. Ball on the 41-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Hey, here we go.
The Bills come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. Kennison makes the tackle at the 26-yard line. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
Keep the throttle down.
They line up in the I formation. With the carry, Ross got very good penetration there.
The running game's not been a factor all day.
Ninth play of this drive.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Play hard and fast, baby. Let's do our
Hunt
thing.
starts
Let's do
out of
our
the
thing.
shotgun.
We got action.
McCoy moves in motion. With the throw, complete to the wide receiver. Late makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
If they can get it to the 16-yard line, that would be a first down.
Keep moving. Be careful. Yeah, let's go, baby.
They're looking for the run with all those linebackers out there. Nearly intercepted. Chicago fails once again to get the first down, and that's 7 times.
Yeah, and that's huge for the defense to keep stepping up on third down like that. They're a solid group of guys who make key stops.
Wayne comes into the game to try the field goal. The kick sails through the uprights.
They were able to pick up a few first downs there to give their kicker a chance. And he was able to do the rest to make it an effective drive.
Chicago is lined up for the kickoff. Campbell back to return.
This one is fielded by Campbell.
The most important thing to do now is to protect the football. You got a good lead, and you don't want to throw it away by making any costly mistakes.
Ball on their own
Will
22.
start the drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
The Bears come out in a 4-3. He hands it off. Play action. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. Thomas is there for the tackle at the 33. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble, or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in it.
Watch your man.
Johnstone, the lone setback. The rush is on. Throwing. The pass is picked off. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown. The cornerback makes a fabulous play and ends up with a touchdown. Wayne comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
Now, if the quarterback is still rattled after that play, we'll find out on this first throw. The coach will probably go with something simple to get some of his confidence back. But one thing he can't be worried about is throwing that football. I think he'll come out firing to show us all that he's ready to make a play.
Chicago is lined up for the kickoff. Campbell back deep to return.
From the 1-yard line. The defense picked off a pass there last time out and returned it for 6 points.
and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go, D.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package. Go into the air on first down. Pressure coming with the throw. Almost picked off. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Bears come out in the quarter defense. Gets the pass off. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line. He's had a nice day moving the ball through the air. Over 250 yards passing. Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Stay at home. They ain't got nothing. What's the hard count?
Chicago comes out in a 4-3.
There we go. Clear, clear. We like to practice rules.
They give it to the halfback. They're going to spot this one at the 47. It's a half dozen tackles there.
He seems to put up pretty good rushing totals week in and week out. That's exactly the kind of consistency that you look for in your ground game.
Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Hey, work the counter. Let's go.
Chicago using 3 linebackers. They'll spot this one at the 49. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Third and maybe 1.
On the 49-yard line.
One more, fella. Do what we do.
The Bears with a 4-man front. They give it to the halfback, setting up play action. Gets rid of it. Stopped cold by Price. He picks up more yardage with that completion and now has almost thrown for 300 yards.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Turn it out now. You gotta have it, D. Come on.
Chicago comes out in a 4-3. Looking to run it here. Walt is there on the stop at the 27.
That's another pretty good game. Let me tell you, this is the kind of guy that you can build your offense around.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical.
Chicago using 3 linebackers.
Regular. Go make a play.
Drops back.
Go, let's go.
Throwing. And it's caught. He has some room. Reed comes up to make the play.
On the reception. The result of the play
Completed
is
3 quarters of play, and the score is 27-17. Bills.
The Bills 27. The Bears 17.
And we'll start the 4th quarter. It's first and goal at the 7.
7-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Yeah, it's on.
Johnstone, the lone setback.
Get it up.
The blitz is on. Pressure, soft lob to the end zone. Drops the interception. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone, but dropped it.
That's the second worst thing that can happen to a defender, to drop one like that. The absolute worst thing is to have your man beat you for 6.
It's second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Let's go, boys. One of us will make a play.
Chicago goes with a 4-man front.
Here we go.
With a counterplay. Price comes up to make the play. At the 2, Johnstone gets the handoff on the misdirection play and picks up 6 yards. Two yards to go for the touchdown.
On the 2-yard line.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
They've done very well on 3rd down to this point. Steps up into the pocket with the throw, incomplete. So he manages to avoid a sack under heavy pressure, but the incompletion still brings up 4th down.
The line did a good job protecting him long enough to get that one off. They definitely didn't want to take a sack in that situation.
He shouldn't have any problems with this attempt. The attempt was good. So after the field goal, the score is 30-17. Bills. Whitehead is back and ready to put this one in the air. Nice distance. This one is handled by Conway.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 18-yard line. First and 10.
Number 48 lines up behind his fullback in the I. Pass play here on first down. Going long. Incomplete pass. I think that incompletion was the result of a wet football.
Yeah, these new footballs are already a little slick. When you add moisture, you start getting some split-fingered stuff. Good in baseball, not good in football.
Second and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Blue down. Let's go.
Hunt will work out of the shotgun. Makes the throw. Gets the pass off. Tennyson is there on the stop at the 24-yard line.
We gonna take it.
Keep the throttle down.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Come on.
Looking for something long. He's there for the catch. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown,
Finding his man
Bears.
for 6, and that'll put a dent in the lead. Wayne comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. If you're just tuning in, this has really been a great game so far, and with that touchdown, only a few points separate these two teams, and clearly this game is far from over, John.
You're absolutely right, Al. These guys are clawing and scraping, and now they're close enough to smell the victory. Good job by both the players and the coaches.
Chicago is lined up for the kickoff. Campbell back to return.
Booming kick downfield. From the 1-yard line. Campbell finds some open area on the return and brings it back to the 27. Ball on their own 27.
At the 27-yard line. First and 10.
Let us big time.
Only one man back. Monroe with a man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Vickers is there for the tackle at the 33.
The offensive line loves to run block, playing physically against the defensive line. They've done a heck of a job of it out there today.
Second and 5.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go. Let's go now.
I'm coming through, baby.
Let's go.
Hand it off to the back. Fakes the handoff. Throwing. Price is there on the stop at the 46. He just passed the 300-yard mark through the air with that completion.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
What's the hard count?
Chicago comes out in a 4-3. Pass play here on first down. Closing in with the pass. Pass ball's incomplete.
A lot of teams use their short passing game like a running game. Lots of short, high-percentage passes that allows them to keep possession while moving the ball down the field. Sometimes those short passes can turn into a big gain. But as a receiver on a short pattern or outlet route, you have to stay disciplined and make the catch before you try and create extra yardage.
Gets the pass off. Powell was his intended target.
Powell, the intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package.
There we go, dude.
Steps up, gets rid of it. Price comes up to make the play at the 40.
On third and long, the defense is playing pass all the way. They just can't come up with a stop. Watch it here. The quarterback looks and fires one, and the defense is left to wonder how they let him off the hook.
So after that nice catch and run, here's a look at his stats. Monroe with a man in motion. With the throw. Pass ball's incomplete. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
Chicago goes with a four-man front.
Watch your eyes. Gotta have it, D.
And he plays it safe by going down to the turf. On third down, they have to get it to the 30 for a first. These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. Gets rid of it, and the catch is made. Wynn didn't get enough for the first.
Gain of 12 on the play.
Whitehead looking to make a good kick here. To the uprights and good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
This one is taken by Conway.
Time's running out for him. So if they want to get back in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get into the end zone on this possession.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. With a counterplay. Harris is there on the stop at the 19-yard line. John, the coaches are always talking about his intensity and awareness.
And those are the type of plays where you see those qualities really showing themselves. He's a cornerstone of this defense.
Second and
He
11.
always seems to be in the right position to make the play.
Drops back, gets the pass off, gets his hand on it. Stable with the coverage.
Number 84, the intended receiver on the play. Third and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Randolph, the lone back. McCoy, the man in motion. With the throw. Tennyson comes up to make the play at the 23-yard line.
That kind of thing always makes me shake my head. What was the guy thinking? A short pass reception like that will never get you the yardage you need to move past the first down marker.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. From the 39. Campbell takes the punt to the 45.
Buffalo will start the drive at the 45-yard line. First and 10.
Hand it off. They'll spot this one at the 49. He's out on that stop. Gets credited with tackle number 6.
Ball at midfield. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Defense, get ready.
The Bears come out in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. They're going to spot this one at the 48-yard line. He laid a good hit on a Bear and recorded his 8th tackle of the game. Third down. To convert, they have to get it to the 45-yard line. The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. A little misdirection. Harris is there for the tackle. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3 and out. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Time's running out, so they're going to have to score quickly and hope that the defense holds them so they have a chance to pull one out at the end.
Ball on their own 6.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Blue down, blue down.
The Bills come out in a 4-3.
Under 10.
They'll pass on 1st down. Under pressure. And sack. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down. He picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
Second and 15. Ball on the 1-yard line.
They're coming with the blitz. Looking left for the long pass. What a catch. They'll spot this one at the 39-yard line. He got in there and made the tackle, his 4th of the game.
They ain't got nothing. Keep moving. I can do it, baby.
Pass play here on 1st down. Rolling right with the throw. Breaking through the 40. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 34.
Perfect execution to get this 1st down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain. And he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Let us dictate. Get it started. We're talking about real. It's showtime, baby. Here they go. You can't stop me. Let's go now. Get it up.
With the pass. Incomplete pass. Stable had the coverage on the play.
84, the intended receiver on the play.
almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
So we gonna take it.
All on us, y'all. Back in the gun. What's the hard count?
Throwing. And he makes the grab. Number 84. Didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Two minutes to go.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
All right, now.
The Bears line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Throws it. He finds his man.
Number 84.
Chicago cannot convert a third down today. That's the 9th time.
Let me tell you, I'm seeing a team who is getting physically beat up. Give a lot of credit to the defensive coordinator for being prepared and putting his players in a position to make plays.
The time working against them, they had to go for it on 4th down and failed to convert.
The Bills will start the drive at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
Chicago comes out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Price comes up to make the play. At the 32. Picked up 9 on the play. Second and 2.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Watch your man.
Chicago lines up in a 4-3. Hands it off. Thomas is there for the tackle. So he took the delayed handoff and picked up enough for the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Turn it up, D. Hey, watch the screens.
Johnstone is the deep back.
Clear! Clear!
Hand off to the tailback. The 40. The back breaking free. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Bills. And they'll add to their 4th quarter lead after the rushing touchdown. And if they can get the 2 here, they'll make it a 3-possession game.
I can do it, baby. One more, fellas.
Gets the pass off.
Now that was just a bad decision. Look at this. 2 defenders right near the receiver. Now there are a few guys who think they can squeeze the ball into double coverage, and he's one of them. That time he gambled, and he lost.
Conway gets set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. He got all of that one.
This is where all your guys on offense have to step up and make plays. Time's running out, and they're facing a pretty large deficit. So this is where you're going to have to try and execute and come up with a little luck maybe.
Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Let's go. Good shoot.
They line up in the I formation.
Get some slack going.
Blitz is coming. Throwing it away. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Second and 10.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Watch it.
Keep it up. Let's go now.
He can't get away.
Switching to a three-step drop might be a pretty good idea. He has to find a way to get that ball out of there a little more quickly.
Let's see how this defense handles the no-huddle. Pressure coming with the pass. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 24-yard line. And it looks like they're going to go with a no-huddle.
Here we go.
The rush is on. Stable is there on the stop. The coach is having them hurry it up.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
He can't escape. He's dropped the quarterback 3 times now. And they go with a no-huddle.
Play hard and fast, baby. Come on. All on us, y'all.
He'll stop the clock with a spike.
Third and 12. Ball on the 36-yard line.
All right, let's go. This too easy.
No more, fellas.
Pressure gets the pass off. Incomplete. He barely got that one off.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. So what it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
I don't think they have a choice. They have to go for it. Going for it on 4th. They'll need a big play here. Throwing. Broken up. So they can't convert and turn it over on downs.
Yeah, but now you almost have to try for it. When you talk about 4th down situations, this is what you're talking about. Of course, now they give the ball back, and you talk about failed 4th down conversions.
Let's turn it up, D.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Defense, get ready. From the start.
He'll just take a knee. The Bears call a timeout. They have none left.
There we go, D. Get me going.
We're coming to wreck.
There we go, fast. You gotta have it, D. Play football. I can do it, man. What screen?
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback.
Let's go now.
Hey, look.
All right, now.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Hey,
They scared.
Watch this.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Keep moving.
Nothing do. Danny. Let's go.
Hey, watch that screen. Let's go now.
For a while, this looked like it would be a lot closer, but we end up with a 2-touchdown differential and a high-scoring affair. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.